Hey, it's Scorpio season, isn't it? November. Well, Scorpio Sagittarius season, but I'm going to be doing Scorpio's insight for November. What does Scorpio need to know for November? Woo. What does Scorpio need to know for November? You've been learning some lessons, haven't you? Hey? So, initially, what I get is being there's a lot to do with calling yourself out on your own bad patterns, on your own self-sabotage, what you feed your energy into, and the results that you get, where your happiness comes from. Learning. So we've got the Goblin card, okay? So the Goblin is all about the past. It's all about negativity, toxicity, getting in our own way and allowing other people to get in our way, to do through ego, through trying to look a certain way, okay? Wanting to come off as a certain thing, but that's not truly who you are. Almost a facade. It's like, oh, I don't want to rock the boat. Okay? But you don't really have a choice at the minute apart from to deal with it and to truly embrace who you are. The gentle gardener, it's like tending to the stuff that makes you happy, tend to the stuff that gives you love, that makes you feel good, instead of tending to the stuff that in turn brings you back here, brings you back to feeling bad, you know? Like, but it's like everybody has this journey in one way or another, but yours is for strength, to learn. You're learning, you're in the process of learning. You know, it's about true personal power, it's about adversity, it's about standing up for what is right instead of going with the flow through fear of being judged and not speaking your truth. There's a lot to do with speaking truth this month, isn't there? But yeah, it's all just a lesson, it's all education, and it's saying like there's many ways to do different things. Look into different ways, look into other ways of doing stuff. Don't just fall back into what you know because it once served you but it doesn't make you happy. It's saying go and learn, go and do stuff. Like if there's something that no longer suits you, then replace it with something that does suit you. You know, learn your lesson, but not only learn your lesson, but educate yourself. Do the stuff that makes you happy. Okay? Read. Change your mind. Change your perspective. Okay? It's all just about strength. It doesn't matter. It's not like, oh my God, I'm fake because I've changed my mind. It's no, you've grown, you've evolved, you're standing in your truth. Okay? It was all just a lesson. A big lesson, not only on self-love, but realizing that what you put your energy in and what you put your effort into is what comes to fruition. So if you're sat there being negative and, oh, this is going to happen, that's going to happen, well, yeah, it will happen because you've just put it out there. It's what you tend to that comes to you, do you know? And sometimes true happiness takes adversity. It takes getting rid of all these goblins. It takes getting rid of old patterns. It takes standing in your truth to bring about your strength, to learn your lessons. Okay? What else have we got for one here. November for Scorpio. November for Scorpio. Woo. November for Scorpio. 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 Sometimes the fear of being judged is actually worse than being judged itself, because people judge us anyway, okay? Like, people judge us regardless, and they don't judge you on what you think they're judging you on. Do you know? So it's like, it's at a loss if you're afraid to do something because you're afraid of being judged. Like, people are judging you anyway. Like, people say stuff behind your back and you're not even aware of it. And their opinion of you isn't what you think that it is. Okay? It never is. Because no two people think the same. Yeah, speaking your truth. It is speaking your truth. Sometimes we do stuff. We do it out of fear. Okay, like, you've got a lot of major arcana here. Like, there is a big lesson on self-love and speaking your truth. Okay, you may be called upon to be a spokesperson for a cause close to your heart. Your angels will give you the perfect words and you'll do brilliantly. You may be asked to be a mentor or find one yourself. This situation involves somebody who's professional with a positive attitude and fresh ideas. This person could be emotionally unavailable. Like, that's the state you're in at a minute. It's like you're afraid to feel your feelings because you're afraid to be hurt, but it's like you're already hurting, so just go into it, release it, okay? Let this new beginning come in for you, all right? Like, renewing stuff, and new beginnings can come in many different ways, like many different ways. A new beginning is a different perception as well. Do you know what I mean? That creates a new beginning on anything and everything that you do, because you're looking at it in a different way. Okay? A new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear. As guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way, you have unique gifts to offer the world. If you will just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. Okay? And like, sometimes, like, I'm getting loads of different stories here, okay? But sometimes we have to go backwards to move forwards, all right? Something's missing. We've missed something. We've created a situation and we're no longer happy with the situation that we created, okay? Because we were doing it out of fear. So sometimes we have to move backwards, come with a fresh perspective to move forward into your new beginning, okay? And then there's also, sometimes we have to take the leap of faith, okay? And where we're actually happy isn't what we pictured, but that doesn't mean it's not right. It just means that you have to take that leap of faith. You have to leave behind what you know and what makes you feel comfortable, so that you can get your blessings. Because it's like, oh, okay, well, yeah, I feel all right. Well, feeling all right isn't feeling alive, is it? And sometimes we have to let go of the safety of feeling all right so that we can feel alive. All right, I'm getting a few more different stories as well, but I'm just going to stick to the two, because otherwise it's just going to be whoo. But there's a lot of new beginnings. There's a lot of major arcana, so there's big changes, all right? And it's saying that when you make these changes, like, your life's going to change, obviously, but it's opening you up to the possibilities of love on different levels, okay? It's like, we have to speak our truth, and when we speak our truth, the people that truly love us are the people that are around us then. But when we don't speak our truth, we have people around us that don't actually have our best interests at heart, because we're not being true to us, so why should they be true to us? Do you know? But when you speak your truth, it wheedles out the people that aren't meant for you, because the people that mind don't matter, and the people that don't mind are the people that matter. Okay, because we should be able to be who we are without feeling judged. All right. Positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly. It's now time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you and success will be assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. It's just about speaking your truth. Okay? Open your heart, allow love to grow and bloom all around you. You've waited for this emotional, fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. Make your choices by listening to your heart and then following the steps you're guided to take. Joy will lead you to a vibrant and healthy life. You have to come out of your headspace and into your heart. You're hurt, and because you're hurt, you don't want to go into those feelings because you're afraid of being hurt more. But when you go into those feelings, it's actually going to release it because you're going to know what your truth is. And like, we don't have to do what other people say, and we don't have to listen to other people because that's what they want and they think that that's right. Sometimes what's right for one person isn't right for another. And like I said, sometimes you have to go backwards to move forwards, and other times you have to take a leap of faith to the unknown, something that you've never tried before. Like, there's loads of stories coming in, but I'm sticking to those two because otherwise we're going to be all over the place. But it's about opening your heart, being the love that you want is there. Okay, the love that you want is there, but you have to go about it in a way that you've never gone about it before. Look, look at that. 10 of water, a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. You know, it's all there for you. It's just you have to change your perception on something. Okay, look, 6 of earth, gifts of money, time or effort, new careers, opportunities, receiving loans or paying off debts. You're balancing everything in your life, but sometimes we have to cut things out in order for us to be balanced, or we have to. So you can love everybody, all right? You can love everybody, but it doesn't mean that they need a seat at your table. Do you know? You don't have to have them around you all the time because their energy isn't your energy. And you have to remember that nobody thinks the same. So if you're sat there getting advice off somebody that's unbalanced, you're not going to get balanced advice. And that's just the way it is. So sometimes we have to go inside. We have to go inside, release the past, release the goblins, release the demons, push through that fear of the hurt, okay? So that you can truly feel how you feel. Because it's there for you, you just can't see it, you're not trusting it, okay? You're not trusting it, you have to see where that mistrust is coming from. Is it something that you created? Is it something that you started? Is it something that the other person started? Is it because you're listening to other people? Like, that's what I'm saying. There's so many stories going on. There's so much energy here. So much energy. Woo! Yeah, the King of Earth, the Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honourable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honour your commitments, a guardian angel. Yeah, you need to... you need to ground it into fruition. Stop listening to... It's like you're procrastinating. It's like you know what you want to do, but you're not doing it because you're afraid of being hurt. Yeah, look at this. 4 of fire, contentment, peace and abundance, a happy home life, a successful completion of a project. Okay? Like, they're telling you it's all there for you. You just need to look at it in a different way. Sometimes we have to let go of the old to let in the new. Okay? And sometimes we have to go backwards in order to go forwards because we left somebody behind. Okay? Alright? So it's either go back and own up to your own shit so that you can move this forward in a positive manner where it's balanced, or you need to let go of the past and take a leap of faith. Like, there's so many stories here. But look, I'm telling you now, this connection that has your head melted, right, is your love. Okay, it's just adversity pushes through everything. Love is unconditional. Stop judging. Okay, stop judging.